Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and to another review. Trying to catch up with a lot of stuff that has been releasing, and that includes this comic book inspired wave, I guess you could call it. I mean, that's as best as I can describe it. Part of that wave is Rom the Space Knight, or robot, I don't know the name of it. Miles Morales with those birthing hips. You have the Ultimate Iron Man, which I am interested in getting, and I have seen a lot on pegs, so hopefully they last. Adam Warlock is one of them. Banshee is another. And I'm trying to think. That might be it, honestly. But yeah. This wave, I guess you could call, we'll get into the accessories here, but this wave is focusing on these tiny little comics here, as you can see. Full of detail, looks great. I mean, it's a comic book cover, tons of detail on there. You can make all the letters for the most part. So yeah, it's printed very nice, very cool. You have a little detail here of the staples, like an actual comic, and then you have the back with Marvel Legends there. And he has some extra hands. We do have a fist for his right hand. I think he came with fists out of his packaging. He does come with a gripping hand there and a fist. Another gripping hand for his other hand. You have a I guess removable Infinity Gauntlet, which is very cool, and I have seen a lot of people put these on different figures, which is cool. And then we do have his like staff. I'm not too familiar with Adam Warlock. I just know he's one of the more powerful Marvel superheroes, I guess you could say. But that is his staff. Very cool, nicely detailed. And it looks like a wooden staff. It probably is a wooden staff, so that's cool. You have this thing here, this line, which you can rotate the staff in there. So I assume this might be removable. It's just like two pieces. So if you want to try and remove that, you can. But taking a look here at the detail for this like bird thing, I really don't know what this is supposed to be, but there's a detail if you're curious. So yeah, nice amount of accessories, and I'll show off how you can just remove one of the hands, put the glove in, and then there you go. You have Adam Warlock with the Infinity Gauntlet, which is a very cool accessory to have if it does fit other characters. I have Cyclops over here. Let's see if we remove that, because this is, I think he's on the Vulcan body mold, so it should fit on Cyclops as well. There we go. If you want Cyclops wielding the Infinity Gauntlet, you can. So yeah, it's just very cool to see. I don't know what else it could work on. I have a Jinx here from the Classified series. She's a slightly smaller character, so yeah, the peg is too big. But hey, maybe some of you guys can make it work, you know? Perspective and all. Let's put her back. I don't know who else could possibly wield it. I have She-Hulk here on the side. Let's see, remove that. The peg is gonna be too big, I think, for She-Hulk. Oh no, it goes in. Let's see. You can have She-Hulk wielding the Infinity Gauntlet, and it doesn't look like too small. It's about the same size as her fist, so you can have a good variety of characters wielding it. So I think it's a very versatile accessory that you get with this Adam Warlock. And Adam Warlock himself looks very nice. I will say so myself. Just your Vulcan body mold, I mentioned that. Some same articulation there. You just have this giant cape that's kind of rubbery, fairly pliable, nice bright yellow on the inside and then red, so you know it gives him a good silhouette for the front. His head can look up a fair amount even with the cape, and down a fair amount even with the cape. You can look side to side, pivoting, arms go out about that much. You have some butterfly joints, bicep swivel, double jointed knees, and then these hands hinge up and down for your staff. Waist swivel, forward, back, kick forward and out, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then back forward, ankle rocker, and then your boot cut there. So all these standard articulation that we know and love from Marvel Legends. So yeah, just a fun little character. I was gonna make a quick review on him, just showing him off. But yeah, he's been tons of fun, just, you know, holding his staff and whatnot, and, you know, wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. So been very cool figure to just have and pose around. And he was one I was eyeing because I saw him at like 3 GameStops, and I was like, oh, he looks cool, you know. I mean, getting a closer look at the detail in here. You have the skull there painted relatively nicely. You have that head sculpt, looks very nice. You have this nice wash in the hair, which is very cool. You don't see a lot of that. I think we've been seeing it a little more with Marvel Legends, but the head sculpt looks cool. It would have been cool if we had a more neutral face to go along with it. But what we get is good enough for me. And actually, I'm gonna have him hold his staff with one hand. And there isn't like a specific shape, I guess, to port that in, but that's how I find it best in that formation. But I guess we can have him wielding and holding his staff as such. And yeah, I think that does it for this review. Again, nothing too crazy going on with the paintwork and whatnot. We've seen Marvel Legends use this body mold over and over again, but now I have a comic book Adam Warlock, so very happy to have that.